up, people? All right, what we got here is '06 Brute Force 750, built by yours truly. What I got to do here today, bud, is I got to pull timing chains out and replace them. The way you know if your timing chains are bad, if you come right on over here, this is supposed to be pretty well tensioned. It's not. And then this, when it has a tensioner on it, it pushes out to about right there. Now with the engine rolled forward, your chain is not supposed to have that damn much deflection, because your tensioner will not go that far. It stops about right there, which means all this is a flapping. Same here. If you look up inside there, see that? Yeah. This is still built. That's not supposed to have slack. My tensioners are good. Done check those out. Folks who scream, you gotta take the cases apart in order to change the chains. Those people have lupus. Don't be those people. What you gotta do is you gotta take that off, these two Allen heads loose. When you take this E-clip off, or snap ring off, those two Allen heads, you come right on around to this side over here, in the belt housing. Yeah, you pretty much have to tear the whole son of a bitch apart. It's okay, it's okay, don't forget, it's simple. Can you turn a wrench? And you can change timing chains. This cap sits right here. The way you get this out, when you pull these three bolts out that have the cover on right here, you just take one of the bolts you use to take it out, put it in the center of it, and you turn it till you see it turn. Then you take a pair of pliers, a hammer, a claw hammer, reach in there and pop this out. And then remember the snap ring on the opposite side. When you tear the heads off, bring it down to nothing but chains. You take the slack out, come to this side, pull this chain down, go to the other side, push this rod through. When you push it all the way back through the back side, this chain right out through the side of the jug. It's simple, man. You ain't gotta make it rocket surgery. All right. And as usual, y'all be good and right on. Hey, how you doing? Back again. Okay. What some of you are gonna come across is this bolt here will hit here. I'm gonna show you how I take it out. Now, when I put it back in, it's totally different. But you can do it the same way, both ways. It's recommended you do that, unless you're just a quickie in and out of there kind of guy, you know. All right. This bolt's gonna hit right there. Yeah, it's gonna hit it. It is hitting it currently. What you can do, the best way to do it, take this bolt, that there, let me get out of the light, that is your front engine mount. Take that bolt out, put a pry bar on it, raise it up slightly, you'll miss it. What I do is I take all the bolts out except that one, lift the valve cover up to where I can move it this way slightly, and then just force it past it, and then it comes out no problem, because the head's the only thing that hits, you know what I'm saying? And then put it back together. Like I said, raise it up, slide it in, problem solved. Easy peasy. Don't make it harder than it is. I got both of them off, got that cam already out of there. As you can see, that guy's like, hi. But just as a reminder, even with your tensioners out and everything, you should not be able to do this. It should not be that easy to take the chain off the cam. If it is, your chains are defective. Oh yeah, and something I meant to say earlier. If this bolt doesn't hit the frame right here, call Kawasaki and give them a good cussing, because they just fucked you. Your brute force is prone to disaster forever. And it's just part of the, it's just a demon. It's just the way that it is, you know? I mean, alright. Now, shit, almost fell down. The way you have to get all these chains off is you have to start here, then here, then here, then the other side. And they have to go back together the exact same way, except Erzveer, reverse. Some of y'all didn't catch that. I bet some of y'all didn't catch that. Anyways, that's the way it's done. I'm going to tear this whore down, and I'll give you another video explaining how to retime. Until then, okay, bye. I couldn't help it. I had to go ahead and just take it out. For those of you who are non-believers, this clip here came out from right there. As you can see, the mid shaft is gone and the jugs are very much together. Entailing that the case is very much together. Also, there's all the chains. onto me wee mid-shaft. While you have this out, check your bearings right here. Needle bearings, do not touch them with dirty fingers. While you have your oil pump out, check your oil pump. Look at it. Pull this mid-ring here out from inside of it. Look down inside of it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, turn it upside down, give it a little shake. It didn't come out. I'm as upset as you are, clearly. And then you just reach your fingers in there. It's hard to do all over the camera. Oh, there it is. Now this ring, you pull this ring out. You see down inside there? You can tell if a foal has ever been sunk by looking down in that valley. Because that valley will have scratches in it, meaning dirt has been in there. You can't see it too well on mine because it's only been sunk once by me. Oh, yeah. Well, there's another brute force over here that we're building. It's been sunk several times. Let me show you what that old pump looks like, bro. My leg. Where are you? That's not him. This is one of them. Ah, this is a good one. This is a good example I can show you. This one has been sunk many moons. If you look down inside there, you see that heavy scratching? That oil pump will still work, but it won't pump near as good as it did when it's brand new. And this one won't pump at all. It's broke as fuck. Because that four-way gear is supposed to rotate inside of that ring gear. And as you can see, that bitch ain't gonna rotate at all. Put this guy here, you set him on top, give him a little twist. Almost got it, right there. There it is. Just give it a little back and forth. This one's no good. But yeah, now you see how it works. That rotates and pumps oil. But how does it do it? Well, oil goes in this journal here, and you see where that opens up on that side? Then it flows into that valley. As it flows in, it gets locked in on the high side shoulder, then gets rolled on around, and gets opened up into that valley, and comes out here. And it does it at very high revolutions. And the person that came up with the milling on this, the idea of this, is a smart bastard, because there is almost zero gap in that shoulder. A little bit of dirt in there. It don't work too good. But yeah, that debunks the myth that you have to split the cases to change the timing chain. You ain't even got to take the heads off. Look at that. Look. Just look at it. Them things ported and polished. She's a breather. Yes, I do build brute forces. I build it for fun. I've been through this one 3 times. Only because I ride the fucking shit out of them. I didn't buy it to sit and look pretty. That one over there, she's sick. There's her motor. Well, let me just go ahead and show you what a faulty oil pump will do to a brute force. Where are you? Oh, here we are. This is a set of heads that this particular person paid $400 to have me port and polish for them. They're still quite shiny. The ports are still quite clean, but these cams got 0 oil. And you ain't even got to be a mechanic to see that is garbage. You can tell that it's fucked up because these have been melted. Turn it up on its side, you can probably see that a little better. Maybe not. Either way, this is supposed to be shiny. Like mine. Over here. Still on the engine, because I didn't have to split the cases. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Look at it! Would you just look at it? Look at it! My God! He heard me. I just feel like yelling sometimes. Okay. I'm done now. I'm seriously coming back tomorrow and doing the timing. I'll show you how to do that. It's simple, I promise. If you can turn a wrench, you can time an engine. If you have to see a video on how to take the plastics off, take it to somebody else and know that I hate you. Okay, bye.